at the 2014 Berkshire Hathaway shareholder meeting, Paul and Monica's first meeting.
Yes.
What do you make of it?
It's fascinating. I mean, there are so many happy, excited shareholders, and not just the hedge funds and mutual fund managers of the world. I mean, I'm really excited to talk to real people that own Berkshire B shares, and they're just overwhelmed to be here.
What are they saying to you?
I got a lot of people that really have this just immense trust in Warren Buffett, to the point where they're not worried about what's going to happen after Buffett retires or the unmentionable, but they really feel that Buffett surrounded himself with this bench of great people, and they think that he's going to pick the right person or people to succeed him.
Despite Berkshire not beating the S&P now for 5 years.
At least in book value. I mean, when you talk about how the stock is done, though, the stock is what I think most average investors care about, and the B shares just hit an all-time high. I thought Charlie Munger had a great line in the meeting where he said, if this is failure, I'd like to do it more, let's fail more.
Charlie Munger has a lot of great one-liners.
He definitely does.
Really tough questions, though, coming from shareholders in the audience, people that wrote in, especially about Warren Buffett's decision to abstain on the Coke equity plan vote, the compensation plan, even though he disagreed with it and called it excessive.
Yeah, he said he didn't want to go to war with Coca-Cola, and I guess you can respect that. He talked about just picking your battles, but another shareholder followed up with a great question about how Warren's son Howard is on the board of Coke and approved that compensation plan. So is there a bit of a disconnect there?
Given the fact that Howard Buffett, Warren Buffett's son, is going to eventually be the non-executive chairman of Berkshire Hathaway, leading the culture of the company, right? That was the question.
Yeah, definitely. There are concerns. Can he really be the one to safeguard that legacy if he's approving this compensation package that his father, even though he abstained, did refer to it as excessive?
Another interesting question coming down on how much the next CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, whomever that is, should make.
Yeah, Buffett seemed to dance around it a little bit. He didn't really go out and say specifically how much his successor would make, but I did like how he pointed out that the CEO obviously can make a lot, but would probably be wise to choose not to accept a huge pay package.
And he said that he will write about exactly that topic in next year's annual letter, so I guess we have to wait a few months to find out exactly what he thinks.
Yes.
But overall takeaway, what do you think?
Overall takeaway, I'm just stunned that there are so many people that come here every year, year in, year out, and are really excited to hear what Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger have to say. And the rapport between the two of them, I mean, they're like a comedy team. I mean, Buffett joked about how he's going to retire and go singing with Paul Anka. I think he's better off in comedy than singing, no offense, Warren.